Good morning, good people. Nice, bright, sunny day. A little cool this morning. Had to scrape some ice off of my vehicle before I got started this morning. But I wanted to, again, talk about how the seasons are changing and how now the days are longer. I got up this morning and noticed that although the time that I get up, I typically get up before the sun does. The sun was shining through the window, which is to me an indicator that the days are getting longer and spring is upon us. It's going to be time to start planting some flowers. I'm going to start getting out in the garden and letting my chickens roam in the run, because they've been cooped up in the coop. Go figure. All winter long, and they are laying eggs, which they typically don't lay eggs until the springtime, but because the season is changing, apparently they're starting to lay eggs now. And so, again, as I think about the season change and the fact that it's getting warmer, we're going to be doing a lot of things outdoors, and we're going to be enjoying the weather with our families, taking walks and doing things that we should do that helps us adhere to a healthy lifestyle. The sun is shining, so it's an opportunity to sun gaze. And I encourage that you sun gaze for about 30 minutes. And if you notice, sun gazing for 30 minutes is also connected to the amount of time that you should be grounding, having your feet touching the earth for the same amount of time that you're sun gazing. Because you'll get benefits from both. Of course, you get the vitamin D, the critical vitamin D that you need that'll help digest and metabolize the calcium that's in your body. You'll also get the sun gazing, where it helps the melatonin production, will help you sleep at night, as well as the serotonin that you need, especially if you're dealing with issues of depression, because serotonin is a feel-good hormone that makes you feel happy. Again, I had recorded something similar to this in regards to you experiencing the good things that is offered to you on this planet that you did not have to go and look for, but it is already here, like this life-sustaining oxygen that we have, and the ability to be able to use your faculties, your eyes, your ears, your smell, the touch, all those good things. And with everything that is about to be compromised as a result of the changing technology, the increasing technology, we want to be able to take advantage of all of the things that our planet has for us to be able to live a healthy life, because that's why it's there. That's why we have the sun. The sun. That's why we have the earth, the planet that no matter who you are or what you are, you exist on this planet with everyone else that's here. I mean, we all have these issues where we, have problems with one another. Male with female. Race issues. The whole, whatever it is you want to name it, we have issues with our family. All kinds of issues. And for whatever reason, as we have these issues, where has it gotten us? How far are we being advanced because we have an issue with somebody because of their skin color, because of their gender, because of what it is, who it is they want to identify themselves as? Where has it gotten us? And the reason why I say that is we spend so much time engaging all these things that are related to stuff like that, while not taking the time to engage in the things that we should be appreciating, like life-sustaining oxygen, the ability to take the advantage of the healing power that's in the earth, but we have to connect back to it by taking our shoes off. Yeah, I know you spend a lot of money on those shoes, but they're not keeping you healthy. They're not, newsflash, they're not keeping you healthy. What will keep you healthy is getting your feet to this earth, touching some dirt, walking on the beach, getting that frequency that's in the earth to help dispel some of those positive ions you have in your body that's been designed to help you heal, as well as the absorption of whatever electromagnetic fields or radio frequencies, millimeter waves that you've been absorbing through Wi-Fi, your cell phone service, and all these other things that you need to get out of you. Now, I recorded a video yesterday, but I'm a little hesitant of posting it, and here's the reason why. I didn't say anything wrong, I didn't do anything wrong, but the issue that I have is when I got to the parking lot at work, I was sitting there ending the video. I'm hearing in the video, when I played it back, this high-pitched sound, similar to the high-pitched sound that I heard when I recorded the video about the two 5G antennas that are outside the school where I teach. And it made me think, okay, so I can't hear, but somehow my phone is picking up this high-pitched sound that is happening, and my wonder is, why is this happening? What frequency is this high-pitched sound being generated, and is it having some sort of adverse impact on the adults, the children in the school? We have a lot of elderly mothers, our grannies who helped us with our children, who also work at the school as well. So we cover a lot of people in the building that ranges from, say, 3 all the way up to possibly 80 years old that are exposed to these frequencies that are being emitted from these antennas. And the only time that I receive this sound is in the parking lot where everyone parks their car. And the parking lot is right next to the playground where the children play. I posted a video of maybe I might be becoming electrosensitive because I walked by one of these antennas the other day and got this intense headache, and then when I moved to a different area around the building, the headache went away. Very strange. And so my point in stating that is, I'm not sure if you are dealing with similar issues where you are, or where you work, or where you live, and if any of this is having an impact on you. So my encouragement to you is maybe take the time to do what I'm doing now and make a video using your phone and see if when you play it back you have the similar issue of these high-pitched sounds that are being heard inside your phone. Although I am recording this video, my purpose is not just to record the video, but also as I am en route to go to school, I want to see also if there are certain areas where I am driving or during my commute where this high-pitched sound is coming up on my phone and can be heard in my recording. I'm going to record all the way up until when I park, to see if this may have just been a coincidence or may have just been an occurrence. Maybe something's wrong with my phone, or I don't have 5G. Maybe if it's a response to a impending 5G signal that is coming through, and because my phone is not 5G compatible, it's causing that. I don't know what it is, but it's a little scary to me because, you know, you hear a lot of the news reports that are stating, oh, 5G is not what it is. Don't listen to all these things you hear on the internet or the things that people are saying about it. It's a completely safe frequency. The cell phone network is just 5th generation. I'm a little disturbed and kind of having a hard time believing that because of the headache that I received, the sounds that I have. Not only that, when I did that video on Valentine's Day, it said on the box that the radio frequencies exceed limits, FCC limits, and it's still up there. And nothing's being done, and it's right next to a school. So, we are dealing with some things that maybe those who have them up because they're more concerned about the dollar bill that they want to put in their pocket versus public health, so that you care less about your health. We have to do what is necessary to be able to protect ourselves as much as possible. So that's why I encourage, and of course I probably should be doing more videos than I have. I don't know how many videos I need to make about it. Fast for at least 12 hours a day. Sun gaze for at least 30 minutes a day when the sun is out. Ground for at least 30 minutes a day. I ground overnight. So any exposure that I may have been exposed to during the day, because I ground overnight, all of the electrical frequencies that may have been absorbed in my body is taken out because of the grounding. And if you don't understand or don't know what grounding is, I encourage you to look it up. Also, detox. I didn't realize it because it seemed like I've been doing it for a while, but there are 3 ways that I actually detox. One, and the most simplest, and I think is the cheapest way to detox, is through water. Drinking lots of water. It cleanses out the system, keeps your kidneys free of bacteria. Water. Drinking a huge amount of water. I drink 78 ounces a day. The other one is I do apple cider vinegar. I do about 16 ounces of water, a half a lemon, depending on the size, sometimes a whole lemon. I do 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, organic apple cider vinegar. I do a tablespoon of honey. If you're not familiar with honey, there are enzymes that are in honey that help aid in digestion. You know, the aiding of digestion, it gets things moving, helps populate the gut flora, getting things moving through your system. So that is another form of detox that I have. And lastly, is something that, of course, I've recently discovered, and I praise the impacts and effects. It's made me feel calmer, it's given me more energy, and allowed me to be able to engage the population of students in which I teach, so that I can not, I guess, become completely stressed, is Moringa. Moringa. Please look it up. I spend about $7 a month buying a bag of it from Fresh Thyme. In fact, I think I'll put a picture of the bag that I purchased, so maybe those that maybe live in the Cleveland area or areas of Ohio that are familiar with Fresh Thyme, that you can get you a bag of. They have some expensive ones. If you want to get the expensive bag of Moringa and you think that's better, but either way, try it. You will enjoy it. You may even want to continue to do so because of the impacts that moringa has for those that, a couple of students of mine, those that want to have better blood sugar, better blood pressure, and be able to feel the energy that you would not probably normally get from other foods. If you have an issue with, say, eating your vegetables, well, having moringa as a detox is a good way of, let's say, getting those vital nutrients like iron, calcium, protein, and all these other things that are in this plant. If you look it up, you'll be amazed at what it is you can get from this plant. But either way, you need to find a way to detox. Detox not only from the things that you are consuming on a regular basis, detox from the atmospheric conditions or things that are causing certain things to enter into you that you're not aware of. But whatever the case may be, by having some form of detox that you have, I just named 3. Those are things that I do on a regular basis. The other form, I didn't even think about this as well. Fasting. After 12 hours, 6 to 12 hours, your body no longer digesting food. It's now tapping into resources that you have in your body, like ketones and fat for energy, because you're not eating any food. So, because that's the first source that your body uses, because the fat are your stores. Well, instead of your food or your body using the food that you've eaten, now it can reach for that fat that you have stored that's come from the sugar that you've consumed and use that as energy, as well as secreting ketones, which are good for your brain functioning and all these other things. So I'm here now. I will be listening to this video and finding out if those sounds that I had from my last video are present. If they indeed are, I will have to raise a red flag and let someone know that what's going on here, it's not safe. And we have so many children that come in by through this parking lot and into this building, and because of the weather, they may be outside today, and it's not going to be fair to them to have to be exposed to these frequencies in such a vulnerable state, because they're still growing and developing, and their skull thickness is not as thick as that as adults. So not only should we as adults or our elderly should be exposed to these 5G waves, neither the most vulnerable among us, which is our children, should be exposed to them as well. So, with that being said, this is Energized Coach, coming to you with another video. Talking to you, hoping that I can maybe impart some encouragement to you to live a better lifestyle. And hopefully that you are taking tips and doing the things that I'm sharing, because I need you. We all need you. You need you. Your family needs you to be here. In order to do so, we have to make those necessary changes so that we can do so. I love you. Peace.